Hi, my name is Scott Howell from the Ohio State Association of the National Association of Letter Carriers. Letter carriers all across the country participate in the release program to stand with our brothers and sisters in the building trades and other unions across this great country of ours. This following video was shot in my hometown of Plain Township, Canton, Ohio, to show and demonstrate how project labor agreements and prevailing wage helped to bid a local firehouse here in my own community. An injury to one is an injury to all. Letter carriers stand with you, building trades.
Right now we're at the new Plain Township Central Fire Station. We just had the grand opening for the building about a month ago. We're standing in a facility that cost approximately $3.2 million to construct. It was planned for over a 10-year period of time. We went to our taxpayers when we started discussing this 10 years ago. We needed new equipment. We needed adequate space to house the equipment. And so we went to the taxpayers and we put the issue on the ballot and we had it passed. After that occurred, we started looking at project labor agreements. The reason why we looked at the project labor agreements were because it was the best way that we could make sure that we were getting the quality construction we needed for the facility, but at the same time that we were going to be able to negotiate the terms of the bid, and the construction and labor was going to be local. And so that way those tax dollars that were spent to build this facility were going to stay here in the local community and help the local economy. It was a prevailing wage in the project labor agreement. It's mandatory because it's over a $65,000 project, but the prevailing wage enabled us to make sure that we were getting the proper type of labor and workmanship done on the facilities that was going to allow the building to be the quality that we're looking at standing here today, but it was going to last for the next 30 to 40 years without the need for any type of upkeep or serious maintenance of the facility. But the project came in on time. And it came in on budget pretty much. Actually, we came in about $200,000 under budget. Project labor agreements are great because there's so many different things that you can negotiate into that agreement that protect the entity that's building a facility, and it also protects the workers and the taxpayers at the same time. The best part of a project labor agreement is that, number one, it guarantees no work stoppage. So if there's any discrepancies within union contracts, labor stoppages of whatever, it's not going to delay our project. We had to guarantee the project was going to move forward while those issues were worked out between the entities that were negotiating those items. So that prevented a lot of times when you're in the middle of a project, a labor contract can come due, they may have a stoppage because not being able to agree to terms. Part of the project labor agreement gave us that guarantee that there would be no work stoppage. That was one positive part of it. The other great part of the project labor agreement was the prevailing wage, because that made sure that the individuals who were working on it not only guaranteed the quality and workmanship that was being done, and made sure that the people that were working on these projects were local and they were being paid a living wage, and that money was going to stay here. So, I mean, that was a big benefit. The way we negotiated our project labor agreement, 100% of it had to be from Stark County. 75% of it was Stark County labor. The other 25% we were guaranteed was going to be Plain Township residents that were going to be working on this project. I will never do another project outside of a project labor agreement. I mean, there's too many benefits to it to go the other way. There's the old adage for some of the people out there that want to look at right to work, non-union labor, different things. This is open to anybody that wants to bid. Right. It just gives the guarantee that the wages are going to be set union scale. There's qualifications that those individuals and training qualifications criteria they have to meet if they're going to be working on the project. That guarantees the quality and workmanship. It guarantees that the project is going to have a set timeline. It's not going to be put back. It protects us against cost overruns, change orders, different things along that could drive the cost of a project up. All those things are negotiated into the project up front. The people bidding on it know what the parameters are when they bid. There's no surprises on their part. So they come into this agreement with wide open eyes, knowing what's to be expected and what the terms of the agreement are going to be.